He's using like a microphone.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, there's not a lot of ass there.
I'm recording a conversation.
Hi,
oh my God, guys! Corey's recording us.
That's fantastic.
I'm not a pedophile.
No, I didn't get that part.
She could have been 18.
I didn't get that part.
I
was just trying to get some of the conversation about the movie.
Well, why didn't you tell us that? We could have been talking about the movie.
Yeah, not the teenager walking around the movie. Yeah, so movie was good shit, man.
Very good.
It was I almost cried 5 times.
Yes.
I cried once.
Why didn't you allow yourself to cry, dude?
Because we're all women inside. That's not sexist stuff.
I think the reason why I didn't allow myself to cry is, one, I think my stubbornness from my dad's side is kicking in as of late.
I remember personally all of us being in a movie and all of us, what was that we cried? All of us fucking cried.
I cried at Japanese cartoons all the time.
No, but we were all out at the film. We were at the cinema.
Yeah.
I cannot fucking remember which one it was.
What movie was that?
We were like, it was like actual tears.
Yeah, we were all
it wasn't
crying.
a movie.
It wasn't,
it wasn't Imitation Game, was it?
it could, no.
Okay.
I mean, I laughed. I vocally laughed when he's like, yes, I hate to see it. Paid a man to look at my penis. Or touch my penis. Touch my penis, yeah.
When I conveniently
What the hell
coerced a man.
was it?
Dude, okay, can we remember who exactly was in it, though?
Or how long ago it was. Or the year, because...
Oh, I mean, it was... I'm willing to bet that it was this year.
This year?
I don't
But it seems like... What the...
Logan!
Oh, yes!
Yes!
Yeah.
It was Logan!
Yeah.
How the hell can we
Yeah.
forget that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, I was like, it couldn't have been a superhero movie, but I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Well,
yeah, that
It
was
really
dumb.
wasn't a superhero
Well,
movie.
yeah, you look at it. It's kind of like a retirement party, but not so party-ish.
Just like how War of the Planet of the Apes wasn't really like a war movie.
Oh, okay,
was
but yeah,
training movie.
but I did have something to say about that because,
Not being war?
well, I didn't quite put my finger on it until we left, but I was thinking, well, there's a lot of elements. There's a lot of war elements, especially like prisoners of war.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Great Escape type of thing.
I think they were going for that, like breaking Caesar's spirit.
And also, I mean, flat out, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. They were totally trying to make Woody Harrelson's character into the character from Apocalypse Now. They even had the Apocalypse Now in the bottom thing. I don't know how many of you guys have seen Apocalypse Now.
I haven't.
But the guy shaves his head. He's bald. He like does monologues, like talking about his vision and shit. And it was, I almost thought personally that it may have been a little bit too much. His talking.
I haven't either.
No, I'm talking about him, Woody Harrelson.
Oh,
I didn't have a problem with him. I could definitely
overall, like I will say, he
definitely
did.
made us hate him.
Yeah, he did monologue for a good while,
Yeah, that was a big one.
but
That was a cool
he
story.
played the part. Oh my god!
But almost, because Woody
Almost
Harrelson,
too well.
believe it or not, Woody Harrelson can be pretty damn subtle. I totally recommend Defendor. That is a movie where I cried. And that's about an urban a guy who thinks he's a superhero and he's just like an urban vigilante and shit. And there's some fucking feels in that movie. But another thing I was going to say about the war thing, and also about kind of like the arc of the trilogy where they were saying that like things come around.
Yeah, I have something to say about the war too.
If you think about it, in the first one, everything was beginning.
Yep.
And then in the second one, I mean, it was almost a non-stop fucking battle from one end of it to the other.
Yep.
So, seeing as how, in my opinion, I think that someone, and it made sense too, so it's not like a total fake out or whatever, but I think someone said, you know, the trigger word right now is war. War is in every fucking movie's name. I mean, Star Wars, Infinity War, War of the Planet of the Apes. I'm sure there are more wars that I'm forgetting about. But I honestly think that in their minds, and these guys are really good at this from the last couple of movies, I think they were like, if we make the part of war that we focus on in this movie just the fighting and not the loss and not the betrayal and not kind of like the loss of humanity, or in this case just kind of like goodness of what makes, something good or bad and
so
evil.
they went with that version of war for like loss.
I think they were going for loss, and they were going for forgiveness, and they were going for kind of like, I guess, like the misconceptions of war, like who's the victim, who's the enemy, like that type of thing. I think they were going for that, and honestly, dead serious, I don't think I like this one as much as the second one.
I mean, that's okay.
Because but it was like I was saying in the theater. I think I didn't like it because it did come around. Like, I would have almost preferred to have seen a little bit more
of a tragedy.
No, I almost would have liked to have seen, like, instead of him dying right away. Spoilers, whoever ends up watching this.
We already said
too late.
We already said a couple.
Yeah, I know it's too late, but
Is Arby's okay then, guys?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Is Wendy's close?
Also,
No, but we had Wendy's a few times the last few days. I feel like Arby's.
I haven't had Arby's in a while.
Neither have I.
But
Arby's is just around the corner, so we're good.
Yeah, it's right up here for Steak and Shake.
They'd be pissed, but fuck up.
But I almost would have preferred if they would have kind of had him sigh and slightly smile, kind of like did right before he died. But then it kind of like morphed his face, faded his face to like a dwelling where they kind of have like a building
like a
or whatever.
shrine.
And he's kind of like watching Cornelius read and stuff. And you can kind of see like the beginning of the civilization that comes after them or whatever.
Oh, so like that he survived a little bit longer but was eventually going to go?
Because, I mean, you guys know who Cornelius was?
Oh.
He was in the original series, too. He's like... He was the Roddy McDowell character. He's one of the main apes in that.
So he's like
he's a scientist.
So was this trilogy of Planet of the Apes a giant prequel to the original?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like one of the best prequel series.
One of the best. I'm probably gonna get jumped for this, but I kind of view it as one of the best trilogies I think I've ever seen.
Oh, you're not gonna get jumped.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
Bandwagon with that one.
Because I mean, a lot of times
that's good.
Well, because like movies, like if they get like Mark was saying on the way up, it's like a movie starts off, it always starts off good, so it's like that's great. The sequel is a hit or miss. A third is usually really hard to keep going and still be good.
They usually like throw out all the stops, kill a bunch of people, bring in a bunch of new characters.
Subverted that.
Are they closed?
Are they?
I hope to God.
What the frick?
They're probably outside having a smoke feeling.
Oh, well, we about to fucking leave. Just kidding. There's motherfuckers coming in right now.
Exactly.
Roast motherfucking beef.
You're going to fucking feed our asses. You're going to feed our asses.
So, I have a question real quick for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you think that the reason that they went with like a camp setting /
like a POW camp?
Yeah. Is because they wouldn't have been able to successfully complete Caesar's character arc? Because if it had been a straight up war with Caesar straight up like just ordering his monkeys to kill people,
I think that would
have went against his character, so they had to do it this way.
I think that was number 2. I think that they knew that they had played that out in number 2.
But
he
plus,
was like a
Caesar didn't really do that in second one. It was all Koba.
Well, I'm just.
But he's haunted by Koba throughout the whole thing.
Which I love.
And that's another thing. I mean, if you think about it, that's kind of a PTSD. Really.
Exactly, yeah.
So, like, he's seeing Koba and shit. Although I was totally disappointed that there wasn't a thing where Koba came out in the... How awesome would that have been if, like, Koba would have been, like, the second in command of fucking...
Still, I'm kind of glad he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Like,
it's one of those things where...
It would have been cool as shit factor, yes. For the good writing factor,
Yeah.
You're right. Absolutely. No, dude. Hey, dude. Totally agree. And later.